Hey Earth peeps, I'm Melanie Florence and this is Miss Melly Flo's Vibe Life. This is the Hot Tea Weekly for the Earth people. So if you have strong Earth influences in your charts, this is the reading for you. Or if you're looking for a reading on practical advice for your practical life, because Earth is your practicality, this would also be the reading for you. So you can work that either way. So, being that we're in the week between Halloween and Friday the 13th, I've kept out some witchy cards. And so I'm going to throw a few from a few different decks and see what we've got as the general vibe going into a Greenwood reading, where we'll go through your subconscious and your conscious and the driving force and outcomes and challenges and stuff. So, all right, we're going to start with the, what is it? This is the Blessed Bee deck by Lucy Cavendish. So Friday the 13th originates from October the 13th, 1307. So the Knights of Templar were, you know, the big money lenders, and they'd been around a lot, and they'd been around Europe and the world, and the French king and the Pope didn't like that much. So that's the day that they chased them down, Friday the 13th. They survived around Europe, but France and Italy, they were quite, they disseminated. So it's unlucky for some, it was unlucky for others, but here we have a blessing for support. Look, if you were hoping for a knight in shining armor, there's support around you. Look at that charge, that steed. This is a blessing for the support you need in your life. I really hope that it's out there. And look that it's out there. A blessing for support for you this week. Wonderful. We've got a knight with a valiant steed. Right. It might be a job offer coming your way. Support. There might be support. All right. Far out. All right. So the truth is coming this week. And this is the truth of yourself. This may be the truth of other circumstances that you have not seen the light in, but there's a protection in this truth, and this is a truth-seeking card. And it's come through in every reading. So whatever I've done with those cards, the spellcasting oracle, it's about the truth this week. So if you're a truth seeker, please seek inside of you and seek what feels great for you and what you believe in, I guess. Wow. Blessing of support. All right, blessing of support. And we're going to find the truth. All right. So this is the Goddess Oracle. So, self-love. Love yourself. So this is big. A lot of my other readings, I've done this 5-line reading that I do that comes down into self-love. And sometimes that's a difficult card, but it's really sometimes difficult to love ourselves. And if we're not seeking the truth of ourselves and we're not loving ourselves, it's really hard to love other people. And even sometimes when we're giving it out, sometimes we're not giving it to ourselves. And so we might be chasing down somebody else to give that love to them. Stop chasing them. Chase it down and give it to you, self-love. And when you can really actually see that inside of you, you might be able to start giving that back out to other people. So this year has been big on how do we look after ourselves and our self-love. And there's wisdom inside of that, our truth, and seeking that wisdom. All right, Earth peeps. Now I'm going to take two from the Earth Magic deck. This is Earth Elements. So I like that goes with my Greenwood deck. So, oops, here we are. The whale, just breaching. This is strength and power. This is reaching up above your emotions. This is breaching that, like really taking that and jumping out of that water. Like lifting yourself, really lifting yourself inside of all of that. This beautiful show of strength and purpose in your life. Reaching those emotions, maybe hurdling and seeking those truths to what those emotions and where they come from. Okay, and then we've got a rainbow. Got blessings. All right, so inside of there, you can see this rainbow is inside of here too, inside of our truth. There's a rainbow. Inside of all these cards is a circle. There's a lot of protection inside of these and boundaries. But look at that rainbow. So, you know, it'll pass. It'll pass and something's going to shine and beautiful things are going to come from that, and you'll see different aspects, I guess, of beauty, like the shards of that beauty inside of that rainbow. All right, so Greenwood. So I'm going to do a Greenwood reading, which will go through how things are going this week. Let's have a look. Okay. So I've been reading the Greenwood for 25 years. If you're after a personal reading, this is actually the reading I do. All right, Earth peeps. Ooh. So it's time to rest your mind. If you've had a lot of things, this is the present state. This is where you're at. You know, there's a time to worry. There's a time to put, you know, anxious energy to use and your mind to use to list things up and to work those out, you know, and to go through those frustrations. And there's a time to take rest and meditate and really try to let some of those go and really, again, this is a self-love card. This is a resting of the mind being in our arrows position. The next card is the present state. It's where you're at. Present state. Then the spiritual mediator. I've been doing this for 25 years apparently. So the spiritual mediator is the next energy that's around you. This is like the yolk, and then this is like the white, the next energy that's around you to utilize. Creativity, right? It's time to be creative with your practical realm. So this is about stones. So this is smashing your stones together. No, this is creating something of your life. This is, you know, really digging into that job. This is really creating your zone, your nook in the world. This is really creating that job. This is really creating that what you want. You know, so if you're a creative person, this might be getting into a hobby. This might be just, you know, but this is really how we're going to create stuff. How we're going to create our money. How we're going to create our life. You know, on very practical levels. All right, the next card is your conscious will. It's what we consciously think about the situation. Okay, so I'm going to do some instructional videos on the tarot because I've got like 8 tarot decks that I've put together, and I think that they show different aspects. All right, so conscious will, driving force, conscious will. So consciously we're making decisions of faith. What do I believe in? You know, what is my drive? What is my passion? What do I want to be involved in? You know, when I'm creating this, what are the decisions I'm going to make that make me as a person? You know, we change our beliefs, we change our things, but what decisions? So these are decisions of faith that you're making inside of your conscious will at the moment, that you're consciously doing this. All right, the driving force. This is a driving force of your situation. Alright, so this is the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is our water sign, really emotional mother that is the queen of her emotions. She can be like, you know, she wants to make people feel. She wants to feel things. So this is maybe that your driving force is this person that, you know, that these things revolve that inside of this. You know, this could be like, for me, this is my mum. So this could be like it's my mum. But this is also about us being, you know, this emotional being. Are you being connected on a nice feminine level to your emotions and really being in touch with those, you know, in this self-love that we've got going on. Okay, so the next card, that's our driving force. This is our unconscious empathy. So being this emotional or this person, or being this is our drive. What is our unconscious empathy? Let me move the deck off. Get rid of these decks. Our unconscious empathy. Yeah, so I'm going to do some videos and I'm going to break down the decks. I'm going to break them down by element. I'm going to break them down by suit and the upper arcana, which this is one of. So if you want to learn a bit about the tarot, that's where I'm sort of going with this. This is the Hermit. So your unconscious empathy is that you're going through this phase where you are learning and you are self-love and you are seeking the truth inside of things. This is a truth-taking position where we really take stock of who we are. It may mean that you've withdrawn a little bit to, you know, really learn who you are and go through this journey into yourself. This tree is you in your winter. You know, the spring will shine, and then the Hermit just takes this moment to really know themselves and really get to know what their spiritual quest is and what the truth is to them. Alright, the next card is your challenge. Okay, Earth peeps. Skills. So when we take this creativity card, we step one step beyond. What is your skills? What do you have, and how do you put that to the table? So this may mean that you need to put yourself out there and really take that job, or put yourself out on the line and use your skills and make your money and go back and work out what that is in your life. Like your challenge is to take on your physical realm and really put your skills to good use and like carve this niche. Make those decisions inside of there. You've spent time knowing who you are, and this is a real practical bringing your heaven to earth inside of the 8, but with your skills. All right, the healing element is the healing element. Yeah, so I'm going to break down the tarot in all different ways and have a good look and put out some videos about how it breaks down and how these decks compare to each other inside of. All right, your healing element. The healing element is the strength and stability of your home, or this dream of what your legacy is. That we take these skills and we make our money and we create stuff and we make decisions, but this is really our physical aim is like to, that apple tree and that home and what our legacy is and what we're going to move forward with. So this is an outcome, this is, if your home will be happy, this is a good spot for earth people. Really, you're safe inside of your home environment is at the 10, that's at the plinth of where it all gets. This is great, your healing element. All right, one more card, the outcome of this week's reading. Oof. All right, this is strength, this is power, this is spiritual power, this is what you believe in, this is your faith, this is this breaching. This strength and this power, this whale breaching. He's breaching emotions here, but here we're really talking about virile, passionate, like our power and how we use that. In other cards, this would be fighting the foes of others to show what you believe in. This is not inside of the Greenwood. This deck is saying you have that power. It's internalized. You take that power and you take it to this. You take it to your skills and, you put it to your creativity, and this is your passion and your spirituality and your faith and your drive, your passionate drive. So this is a week to really take that in and maybe move forward. And there's a blessing for support. We've got the power of the horse and this knight in the background, just sitting here from this blessings card. So, all right, taking the power. All right, Earth peeps, I hope that resonates with you. Let me know in the comments. Please hit like and subscribe, share it with your peeps. This is an interesting journey for me. I really enjoy putting out these readings. I've really been learning with them in the last couple of months as I've been starting to do the YouTube channel. So it's been a new adventure for me, and I'm so glad that you've joined me. So I hope you have a really good week. I have some other teas on the menu that I put out regularly. Have a check, have a look, and I got what's in the box. So different things in my YouTube channel. I hope that you have a good week, and I really hope wherever you are that you're healthy and well. Blessed be. I'll catch you later. Bye.